Okay guys, so welcome to my first reset video. Here I'm working with a client who came in for a full body reset, a few aches, pains and niggles that were restricting his movement and restricting the amount of output that he could do in the gym. Enjoy. What I want you to do now is turn to the right, look all the way up and look all the way down, yeah? What we're going to do now is an active movement release for this trapezius muscle, yeah? Because you said you were struggling to turn your head. Up, down, up, down, and once more up, down. In this position here, it's interesting because you see how we're getting a bit of resistance from here. You start to feel the stretch, right? Back here in this position, your hands should touch. That's full range of motion. You can bring your hands together. So you can see there, you need to start doing some more stretching for the front of the shoulders and the chest. But you're getting this because you're starting to do a lot more calisthenics now. Calisthenics puts a lot of pressure on the front of the shoulders, chest area. Yeah? You think about when you're doing your front lever and all that stuff, your muscle ups must push up and then push, right? It's very heavy on these frontal areas. So what I start to see with a lot of my calisthenics guys is that sometimes their posture starts to get very bad. So you just need to keep that in mind. And also what can happen is that they can get bicep tendonitis, because where your bicep connects here in the shoulder, and when you're doing a lot of pushing, etc., the tendons up here in the shoulder can get really kind of tight and uncomfortable, you know? So make sure you're doing enough stretching just to make sure that you are releasing the area through your stretching, you know? When I'm looking at your movement here in the overhead flexion, you can see that your bicep can touch the back of your head, which is really good. Where do you feel the stretch mainly?
Like my waist?
Around here, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Push up. Up. Relax. Good. Push up. Up. We're going to do a PNF stretching, yeah? So what I need you to do is pull down as if you're doing a lat pull down. That's it, good. And relax. Good, and relax. Good. Pull. Let's go. And relax. That good, yeah? Yeah, that's the one. That's what I call full range of motion. You can see where we're doing the myofascial dry cupping on his shoulders. You see on this side, his cups have gone quite dark. It depends from person to person how dark the cups go. So for some people, they don't leave any mark. And for some people, they leave a darker mark like yours. And this is because where your muscles are so tight, especially around here in the shoulders, because we said for calisthenics, right? Where the muscles are so tight, your capillaries and your blood flow is a little bit limited. So it's good that you've come in so we can work on these areas, because this will increase the blood flow to the area, which can increase the recovery in the area. This is what we say, like when people are in pain, we are not fixing the pain, we are just provoking the body to further its own healing mechanisms, you know, by increasing blood flow, sending more nutrients and stuff like that. This is why cupping is so powerful. You know, I said to you a minute ago, it puts a stretch on the muscle, the fascia, the tissues, and creates a vacuum so that when I take these off, everything's been on a stretch for 5, maybe 10 minutes. So when I take these off, there's more room in the area. The nerves can move freer. The capillaries are sending blood a lot easier. Stuff like that, you know? That's why you see a lot of fighters, they have it done, isn't it?
Yeah.
ancient Chinese remedies, man.
That's the way they put them in shit.
So, what we're going to do now is we're going to test out your wrist quickly, yeah? Because he said you're just getting a little bit of discomfort in the wrist. So let's stand up here so we can check how the wrist is moving, yeah? Wrist pain is almost always down to tight forearms. A quick test that I like to do, yeah, is have a patient up against the wall like this. What you need to be able to do is be able to bring the hand flat onto the wall like this, yeah? You can see here, first of all, your wrist is not coming completely onto the wall, and second of all, it's a struggle, isn't it? It's painful.
Very painful.
You're getting the wrist pain and the elbow pain because your forearms, they're strong, but they need more mobility. Because when you go into, let's say, a push-up position, for example, let's do a push-up, yeah? You feel the stretch here, yeah? That means that every time that you go into a push-up, you're putting excess tension on this muscle. The tendon on this side and this side, they're gonna feel like, you know, being pulled on, and it's gonna be uncomfortable. When you go into a muscle up, you need that wrist movement, isn't it, Moish? You need good wrist mobility to make sure that when you go into the position at the top, then you can pull. Yeah. You see how this is very easy? It should be easy, yeah?
When I finished my workout, I tried to do that now on the floor, but
on the wall it's a little bit better.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Make sure your elbow's completely locked, and you can push against here like that, yeah? Don't kill yourself doing it, yeah? It's a gradual process. Muscles, they increase in range of motion very quickly, so in a couple of weeks, this should be a lot better than it is now, yeah? I'm also going to show you some strengthening for the wrist when we're done as well, because people normally don't strengthen their forearm. Obviously gripping is something, but also you need to be strengthening through the range of motion fully, yeah? You said you normally feel the glutes when you're playing football?
Now when I finish playing, like the next 3 days,
the next 3 days?
Like my, what do you call it? The inside, not the outside.
The groins.
Yeah, the groins, so tight.
Do you train the groins when you go to the gym?
Now I try to pay more attention to it.
Yeah, you should. You know, I see a lot of guys, they avoid, you know, there's machines that the girls are always on.
Yeah, that one.
Where
you don't like using it, right?
Where you spread your legs and that, yeah?
Yeah, that one.
I know, it's a bit crazy, bro, but
I do it now because like I said, it's always tight.
100%.
And for me to even like raise my leg high or all of that, it's just so now I do it because I know people think, oh yeah, it's for ladies, but I don't care.
That's what the people think, man.
I don't care, man.
You know, once you start getting your football injuries, then you're gonna change your mind. You know what I'm saying?
Whenever it's leg days and I try to do that, my friends just laugh. I'm like,
mine too. So yeah, guys, don't avoid the sus machine. We know it's sus, but
very good.
It's good for you. Hold my upper back. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in. Good. Where do you feel this the most?
At the tightness?
Yeah, right. Lower back, and out. This is crazy, bro. You know, technically what you should be looking for here is ideally, bro, we'd want this knee coming onto the chest comfortable. Imagine. So no wonder you're getting tightness in your glutes and your groin for 3 days after a game, you know? Look at the deficit here. Let's bring the head all the way up, yeah? And the torso, testicle. That's it, good. Bro, relax, it's okay, man. Deep breath in. And out.
Oh!
And out.
Oh!
Oh.
He's moving with too much Nigerians.
I know a few Nigerians, man. Yeah, man, I know training is fun and, you know, we have to prioritize our strength, but, you know, for you in particular, you need to prioritize your recovery and your mobility, you know? Another thing that I recommend to all my clients that's really good for recovery is sauna and steam room, man.
Oh yeah, I do.
My cheat code for training is to spend 3 times a week in the sauna. Yeah. with stretching every time. Stretching in the sauna.
So which is where, the sauna or the steam room?
It's similar, but the difference is in the humidity. Yeah, sauna is a bit hotter, so I think it's better for muscular recovery.
100%.
But the steam room is more cardiovascular.
Yeah, I was going to say steam room is more for the health anyway, rather than flexibility and mobility.
It's more to clear the airways, cleanse the lungs, etc., etc.
I actually used to do once a room.
Yeah.
Like twice a month.
Yeah.
Once a week, but I actually have it like
available.
There's a residential gym that's called the
Do it, man. Bro, if you go to the sauna twice a week, spend all the time that you're in the sauna stretching, your body will feel completely different. Yeah, just across the body, up against the wall. Yeah, even this one, chest. Yeah, touching the toes. Yeah, knee to chest, pigeon stretch. You feel that one, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to try to make a stretching priority for you, yeah? Because we can see you've got good muscle tone, but you need to focus more on mobility, yeah, to get the most out of your body, yeah? So this is a stretch that I think is going to help you a lot for your rotator cuff and your shoulder health. So the first movement I would give you is a stretch for the rotator cuff, yeah? This is my favourite way to stretch the rotator cuff. You have one arm up like this. The stick or the broomstick, yeah? You got a broomstick at home, yeah? Can come on the outside of the hand, yeah? Outside of the hand, outside of the arm. And then you can work your external rotation of your shoulder. Yeah, you can see mine is literally coming to almost 90 degrees. I'm telling you now, bro, when you get into this position, you're going to struggle even here. Yeah, this is something that you're trying to work towards. Yeah, exactly. But the thing is to get in this position, but stay straight at the same time. Yeah, don't go like this. Because that defeats the whole point. Another one that I think would be good for you is we move onto here. We can come onto a surface like this with a pull-up bar, yeah? And when we're here, literally just sink into it. So there's a difference between getting up onto the pull-up bar and just holding yourself up here, right? You need to get up here and then allow your body to sink down. Yeah?
I did that one.
And over time as well, up here, try to bring your hands more narrow, more narrow, more narrow. Yeah. Your chest is very tight, so I would recommend you do this one. Yeah, to open up the chest, especially when you go into the sauna. This is the best one for the sauna, yeah. And for the glutes, be the 90-90, yeah. So like this, 90 degrees. 90 degrees one way, 90 degrees the other way. Yeah. You know, when you first get into this position, maybe you'll get here. But as time goes on, yeah, and you work on it, you'll get further and further down. Also for your neck, hold on to your hip and pull down. It's one of the best ways to stretch the neck, yeah? Hip flexors, quads, best thing you can do is drop into this position here, yeah? Bring the back foot up here. And focus on feeling the stretch in the front of this quad. Okay? If you were to do the other side, be back foot up here, front foot here, dropping into that quad here.